Okay, so the scene starts off and we see Daniel Larruso fighting Mr. Miyagi in a dream. Dreaming about another man is insane. Bro's on that Naruto timing. Straight insane glaze. So Mr. Miyagi turns into his old self and violates Daniel, forcing him to wake up. This nigga's waking up in the cold sweat after dreaming about another nigga. This shit is crazy, gang. So we cut to the morning and you know my boy Miguel was chatting to his girl Sam. And we see this nigga Axel mugging Miguel again. Gang, you took one walk with her. It's not that serious, bro. So Miguel peeps Axel looking at him and Sam basically explains what happened that night on the beach. And Miguel, being a mature man like he is, he don't cause a scene because he knows his fire shit didn't do nothing. And so this is where we cut to Kreese and this nigga's finally sharpening that dull ass knife. But he wasn't cutting through a thing with that shit. Nigga might as well be carrying around a spoon. So he finishes sharpening the knife and starts following Silver around, knife in hand. He's genuinely trying to catch a body right now. I know this nigga don't send you to jail, but killing this nigga is crazy. So as he's about to go attack Silver, two of his other henchmen pull up. And after seeing this, I thought this nigga was gonna leave because you know he can't fight three niggas at once. But this nigga gon' smile. Look at his face. That's a nigga that has nothing to lose. He's been itching to catch three bodies. So as he's about to run up on them and turn all these niggas into switchies, an announcement gets called saying all the dogs have to meet in the main lobby. So we cut to the main lobby and the announcer says that one of the teams got caught using performance enhancing drugs. So he disqualifies them and brings back in Cobra Kai. So the announcer then says who's fighting who for the next event, and for the girls it's the fine shit versus the fine shit, and then Tory versus Sam. And for the boys it's the Spanish Hawk versus Kwon and Axel versus Robby. And I know this nigga Axel's finna take all his anger out on Robby for Miguel taking his bitch. This shit is sad to see. So we cut to Johnny and Daniel taking a walk on the beach and these motherfuckers start arguing like children again. These lot cannot stay friends. This was them last episode and this was them the episode before. They have to be destined to be enemies or something because this shit is not normal, gang. So Miguel catches them fighting in the worst possible fit ever made. My nigga, what they got you wearing out there in Spain? But before we continue with that, we cut to Tory and Kreese talking because Tory's been failing at her training. And I just want y'all niggas to hear what Kreese has to say about this.
In war, you destroy your enemy, or your enemy destroys you.
Bro, I promise you're the only person that thinks like this. I get friendly competition, but my nigga, you're a psychopath. You deadass just tried to kill the nigga 5 minutes before. So we come back to Miguel, and this nigga's done turned into a whole therapist, forcing both of them to sit down and talk about their problems to him. And literally after 5 minutes of talking, these niggas make up and decide to go on a training montage with Miguel, Robby and Sam. And the fact Miguel was in this means he's finna get a fight in the next part. You know my boy's finna cook. So after that long ass training montage, we are now at the next event of the Sekai Taikai. And the rules for this event are that it's a captain on captain fight. Every hit is a point, a knockdown is 5 points, and a knockout is 20 points. And the first fighters up are Kwon and the Spanish Hawk. And this nigga Kwon did not come to play, countering Buddy with a 360 kick to the chest, and then gonna say come on. My nigga, who you feeling like? You just got bodied by Robby in the last event. Calm your ass down. So they start fighting again, and the Spanish Hawk starts getting frustrated because he can't hit Kwon. So Kwon tells him to come again, pause, gotta edit that shit out, and then blocks his hits and then hits bro with a 360 flying kick to knock this nigga out. And look at this nigga's body forward. That nigga Kwon's on timing, bro. So after knocking Buddy out, Kwon scores 20 points for his team, bringing Cobra Kai up to second place. So the next fight is fine shit versus fine shit, fighting over who gets to have me as a boyfriend. Ladies, sharing is caring. So they start squabbling and of course Zara starts fighting cold as shit as always. Getting a point on Shorty real quick, blocking the kick and kicking her in the face, scoring another point. And then she gon' blow a kiss into the crowd. Y'all niggas know me, I'm running up there to catch that shit as quick as I can. So they continue squabbling with Zara bobbing and weaving every hit. And then hitting Shorty with a 3-piece in the chest and then kicking her in the chest again. She continues fighting and throws up her peace sign mid kick. There's no need to be this disrespectful, gang. And then she gon' roundhouse kick her in the face, winning the match. But now it's time for the main event, Axel versus Robby. And look how Axel's mugging Robby. Nigga said I'm coming for anyone that's friends with the nigga that took my bitch. So the fight starts up with Robby instantly going on the offensive. But his hits cannot connect. That's just either getting blocked or dodged. That nigga Axel put all his stats into his defensive bar. So after playing with his food enough, Axel decides to go on the offensive and just starts molly whooping Robby. Started pounding, bro, looking like Zeus from the real still. Nigga punches Robby so hard he starts spitting out blood. And I just gotta say I feel bad for Robby right here. Niggas taking this beating because Axel decided to catch feelings in less than 30 minutes. This shit is sad to see. So after fighting for a while longer, this nigga Axel gon' block both of Robby's hits, grab him and start whispering in his ear. Talking about some, he took my bitch, now I have to end you. My brother is not that serious. So after Axel was done seducing Robby by talking in his ear, he decides to push him out of bounds and into the Cobra Kai squad, and Kwon got elbow roll in the side of his stomach. So after seeing Robby get turned into All Might, Miguel goes to help, and this nigga Axel gon' push him into the ground. You have to be getting no bitches to be crashing out over one goal like this. So Miguel gets up and starts arguing with Axel, and the rest of the dojo start getting rowdy. So they announce a calls for everyone to calm down, and out of nowhere he gets snuck by the niggas that got disqualified earlier in the episode. And after seeing this, all the dojos run into a fight, making it an all-out brawl, and everyone has their own little fights. Miguel versus Axel, Sam versus some random Irish girl, Robby versus Kwon, and Zara versus Tory. And there are just so many squabbles in this, we're just gonna have to fast forward to the main bits. So we cut to Kreese, and he instantly locks onto Silver trying to leave. So he takes out his knife from inside his gi and puts it behind him and moves everyone and everything out the way to get to Silver. And while fighting, Johnny peeps Kreese running off somewhere, so he instantly starts to follow him. So we fast forward and Kreese is finally caught up with Silver, and he instantly puts his hand behind his back to pull out his weapon. But he realizes that he dropped it when he was trying to get through the crowd to catch up with Silver. So Kreese says fuck it and decides to fight Silver with his bare hands. Bro, you are 70, this is not happening in real life. So they start going blow for blow. I mean, no defense being played. Reminded me of me playing 21 before someone has game point. I am not taking that seriously. So Silver pulls the cartridge to hide himself, and he ends up sneaking Kreese, punching him right in the face. And look at Kreese's head get knocked back. This nigga is 70 years old, he should not be here right now. So Silver ends up piecing Kreese up and then kicks him, sending him flying across the room. So we cut to Kwon, and he just out here violating nobodies. But he peeps Robby and instantly locks into him and goes over and starts stomping Buddy out. Damn, but you're just salty. So Sam sees this and goes over to help Robby, but Kwon go kick her in the stomach, sending her flying back. And that nigga Axel peeps this and goes crazy, talking about some, don't you dare touch the girl I took a walk with for 30 minutes. She's mine.
Shut up, bitch.
So Axel pushes Miguel on the ground, runs over to Kwon and starts kneeing Buddy in the back. Finna have bro walking like he's doing the Shamar dance 24/7. So Kwon ends up getting out and they start boxing, with none of them being able to get no hits in. And I swear this nigga Axel has to be a super soldier. I'm pretty sure bro's only been hit one time the whole series. Axel then grabs his leg, weaves both the kicks, grabs his arm and throws him over his shoulder, and then he proceeds to kick him into the camera. And I just want to know why this cameraman is still there. My brother, what are you recording? Get your ass out of the room and call the police. So after getting kicked, Kwon finds the knife that Kreese's dumbass dropped earlier in the episode. But before we continue with this, we cut to the senior citizens fighting, and just before Silver can land the final blow, Johnny comes out of nowhere saving Kreese. And after seeing this, all my suspicions for the next part are confirmed. I already know what's finna happen, but I ain't finna say it just in case I'm wrong. So we cut back to Kwon, and this nigga's gone full crash out mode, picking up the knife and screaming at Axel.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
So Kwon charges at Axel, trying a 3-piece hit like he's getting the Luigi, but Axel blocks all 3 of them, and this right here is when it happens. They both jump in the air and Axel trips him by kicking his leg, and Kwon falls on the knife. And listen to this scream. It was so loud it made everyone stop fighting and realize they've gone way too far. This karate shit was never that deep. So everyone gathers around to see what happened, and this bit right here pisses me off so much. The director go and say,
Cut the feed! What are you talking about? What the fuck?
bro, this fight had been going on for a good 30 minutes. You even had niggas with cameras posted up recording this shit like it was reality TV. And the cherry on top, you literally went to get your get back. It was way too late to cut the cameras, bro. Well, unfortunately, guys, this is now the end of the season. And I ain't gonna lie, Cobra Kai Part 2 Season 6 was low-key fire, bro. Except from the selling of a few characters, I had a lot of fun watching this. Hopefully, you guys like the videos I made on this season, and I'm gonna put a poll down for the next movie or TV show you guys want me to do. I just want to thank you guys so much for the amount of love and support you showed me in my previous videos, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.